Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. I absolutely love this look. It is your simple classic smoky eye, but with a little spooky twist. And I achieved the entire eye look using the brand new Morphe 3503 palette. I love this palette so much. Look how beautiful it is. And these Morphe shadows in here, I feel like lately Morphe has been like stepping it up with their shadows. These colors are so pigmented and so easy to blend. It's like they're an absolute dream. Like even this center glitter shade, I was just like, let's see how good she really is. Oh, she's there. Oh girl, she's there. Oh, look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I hope you guys enjoy this look. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I upload videos every single week. Make sure to go ahead and give this video a like if you liked it so I know to do more tutorials. And let's get started with the video. So the first thing I'm going to be going in with is my Morphe concealer, which I actually really like this concealer. It's really thick and creamy, and I'm going to be applying that to my lids and blending it out with a brush, and that's going to be our base for our eyeshadow. Then the first color in my Morphe 3503 palette I'm going to be taking is Consume, and just any fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be applying that a little above my crease, back and forth in circular motions, and this is going to be our transition. And then going back in with the same shade, I'm just going to be deepening it up just a little bit more. Next shade I'm going in with is a Ball of Fire, and I'm using a precise blending brush. This is my Makeup Shack T82, and I absolutely love this brush for the crease, especially if you're trying to pack on a lot of color. So like I said, I'm going to be applying that in my crease and blending it back and forth and blending it in with Consume. And we're not going to blend it up all the way, just so we have a little bit of our transition shade peeking through. Next, I'm going in with the shade Smolder and my Morphe M456 flat blending brush, and I'm just going to be packing that right under a Ball of Fire and blending it out back and forth. So once we're happy with our blend, I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Color Stick in the shade Tuxedo, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my lids. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Smoke Out from the palette and another Morphe M456 brush, and we're just gonna pat that right over the black and start blending out the edges. And then I'm just kind of going back and forth with the three colors and blending them until I like how it looks. And then taking any makeup wipe, I'm just going to be wiping off the little bit of fallout that we had. So I'm going to be moving on to the face, and then we'll get back to the eyes later. The first thing I'm going to be taking is my Tasha Silk Canvas Primer, and I'm just going to be rubbing that into my skin really well. And lately I have been re-obsessing with this primer again, just because it makes my skin feel so nice and smooth and soft, and I just love it. For foundation today, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Faux Filter foundation, and I'm just going to be applying that with my brush. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I honestly don't even know why I switched concealers because I usually just use the same concealer for my face that I use to prime my lids. But anyway, I'm just going to be applying that under my eyes, and I'm taking a pretty generous amount. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender, which I was kind of struggling to blend it out because I had it sitting on my face until I went and washed my beauty blender because I realized I hadn't done that. So it did kind of dry, and yeah, just a fun fact. And then whatever's kind of left on my beauty blender, I'm just gonna go around my mouth and my nose. And then for baking today, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. And are we proud of me? I finally remembered the name for this powder, which is so funny because I always call it the faux filter powder, but yes. I'm just going to be setting under my eyes, in between my eyebrows, on the sides of my nose and my chin. And then as our powder sets a little bit, I'm going to be applying some mascara. I'm taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black, which is my favorite mascara of all time, if you couldn't tell. And then going in with my Tom Ford bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose just a little bit. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin powder, and I'm just going to be applying that wherever we didn't apply the Huda Beauty loose powder. And then using my same Tom Ford bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheeks and my forehead. Next, moving on to my favorite part, I'm going to be highlighting my face, and then I'm going to be taking a Cookie by Benefit, which I just recently picked this bad boy up, and I am so obsessed. She is so blinding, so pigmented, so beautiful. It's not chunky, and it's just so amazing. So moving back to the eyes, I'm going to be taking the shade Smoked Out from the palette again, and just any smudger brush and applying that to my lower lash line. So after we packed on that shade with our smudger brush, I'm going to be taking a definer brush to kind of blend it down a little bit further. And then here I'm taking the shade Ball of Fire again and blending it in with the black. And then taking Cookie again, I'm going to be highlighting my inner corners with that as well. Moving on to lashes, I'm going to be taking my super fancy drugstore lashes. These are by Eyelure, and they're the Luxe Cashmere Lashes in number 9. And I kid you not, these were like $13 or $15 drugstore lashes for one pair. But I was pleased to see that it actually came with like its own little case and an applicator and glue and everything. So they were pretty extra with it. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to my lower lashes. And then last but not least, I'm going to be going in with my lips, and I'm taking my Maybelline Superstay Ink Crayon in the shade Laugh Louder. And then we're just gonna clean up just a little bit and we are all done, you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween, and yes, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.